In this week's video, we return to one of our favourite CL sites, where we enjoy a peaceful few days and make the most of being alone to clean the roof of our motorhome before experiencing a much larger site on the edge of the Forest of Dean. In the meantime, welcome to our channel. We are Kath, Sue, Archie and Fudge, and we are well into our second year of full-time van life. We love exploring the UK and sharing the little gems we find, choosing where we stay to suit our love of the outdoors and making the most of our retirement together. So this is it, we've made it to our next location. You may or may not recognise it, you probably don't just yet, but this is a little CL site. We've stayed here before and it's called Bluebell Wood. And it's situated in woodland that's owned by the people that own the CL site. And there is nobody else here today. Now, it is a Monday, so it's not the busiest. It's in a part of the country, if you came here in a caravan, you could go and visit places, but if you're here in a motorhome, you're kind of here. But for us, it's perfect because the woodland itself is not huge, but it's great for walking Archie. But you can go off the out of the woodland at the back, and you're onto some, I think it's actually some kind of a private estate, but there's footpaths that run all the way through it. So for Sue and Fudge doing all their running, it's really great. And I don't know if you can hear it. You can hear the road, which is, I don't know, it's about 200 yards in that direction. It's not the busiest of roads, but you do hear traffic because it's national speed limit. But at night, there's nothing on it, so it's beautifully peaceful. And if you don't have your own onboard facilities, this little place has even got a toilet. Whilst out on our morning walk, Archie and I discovered some work taking place elsewhere in the woods and found these beautiful little converted army trucks. And now for the most important meal of the day. Well, hi. Well, it's that time of roof climbing and roof cleaning again. Now, I was going to say I'll get up on the roof. I probably won't. I suspect it'll be Sue and I'll run around passing things up. We'll see. So these are the retractable ladders that I bought. They're really easy to go up. You'll have seen these, I don't need to demonstrate these. And what you can see at the top is I've put some of that foam underlay that I bought from B&Q last week, just wrapped around the top, and that's just to give a bit of cushioning at the very top where it's leaning against the van, so we don't do any damage to the van. Well, I actually put one little layer round. I've got that massive roll, so if anyone wants any foam underlay to wrap round their retractable ladders, let me know and I'll send some. We've got plenty. So, don't be fooled. It's going to be Sue getting up here and I'm just testing the ladder. Ugh. It's a mucky roof, that's for sure. So first stage in Sue's magic clean. Oh, that's coming off quite easily, just with the sponge. It's filthy, isn't it? And then we're using, what is it we're using? Auto Glym.
Yeah.
That should hopefully just make things a little bit easier in some of the areas where it's a bit stubborn. Oh, look at that. It's always satisfying, isn't it, when you... And then a rinse. Look at the difference that's made already. Lately, your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up in an easy air. So I don't know if from this position you can actually see a little mini drone in the air. Hopefully you can, but you get the point. He's hovering above, not quite above Sue, just in case. I'd quite happily fly over, but I don't want him hovering over her directly just in case anything happens. But you can see he's hovering above and he's looking at the roof, and hopefully we'll be able to get some reasonably good footage from there. He's noisy. He's a noisy little bugger, isn't he?
Even though she could knock down and never show. Where'd you go? Where's your heart? And why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy head.
Well, that's it. The job's done. The roof is looking much, much cleaner now, and we're good to go for probably another 6 months or so. Next time we do it, it'll be cold. So I hope you agree, Bluebell Wood is perfect for us. I've read some of the reviews on the Caravan and Motorhome Club site, and it doesn't get great reviews, and I really can't understand that. And I think it must, it's kind of a reflection, isn't it, about how we're all different and what some people value, some people don't, and what some people are not bothered about, other people really do care about. So all I would say is we love Bluebell Wood. We love it because it's never been busy any time we've been here. So we are, we feel like we're in woods and there's nobody else here but us, which is lovely. As you can see, it's great surroundings. There's loads of walks for the dogs all around us. So it's absolutely perfect for us. It does have a little toilet, not that we would ever use that because we have our own facilities on board. But if you're expecting toilets and shower blocks, you're simply not going to get that here. But you know what the best bit is? It's only £12 a night. We've woken up somewhere completely new today. Well, not by magic, we obviously drove here yesterday. But let's have a look at our surroundings. Well, what do you think of that? Absolutely gorgeous. So this site is called Deanwood Holidays, and it's appropriately named because it's right next to the Forest of Dean, a place that Sue and I have never been to before, but are looking forward to exploring. And today, for once, this morning, we're all going out together for a walk. Sue's having a rest day from running. Trying to cut through the woods now on our way back off the main tracks, just to keep the walk a little bit shorter for Archie. So one thing that the Forest of Dean is famous for is its population of wild boar, and we just almost had an encounter. We could hear it, and Fudge was about to go chasing, so we shouted at her and she came straight back, which is great. But where I'm stood now, you can see signs of where they've been. So I think we must have stumbled across their bedroom or where they rest. So we'll try and avoid this route tomorrow, just so that we don't bump into them and encounter them again. But Fudge and Archie are being good, and Fudge came back instantly when we shouted her. It was quite a panicked scream of us. We don't want her to get harmed by them. I think they've got big teeth. And here we are, back at camp. Fudge. So this view behind me is the one, obviously, that we've got from our pitch. It's beautiful. Not the cheapest of places. We are paying £33 a night, which is extortionate in comparison to what we normally pay. But it does include the electric hookup if you need it. It's got beautifully clean and tidy toilets and showers, chemical waste disposal, water, everything you want. You've got this fantastic view. Most of the pictures have got a pretty good view of that kind of valley behind. We think it's a short walk into the village. We're going to try that later today. Probably going to go to the pub and have some lunch. We've just been trying to calculate how long it is since we've last eaten in a pub, and we think it's a couple of weeks. So we're due a pub lunch. And of course, you're right on the edge of the Forest of Dean. So directly off the side, footpath, straight into those beautiful woods. Actually, one thing I forgot to say, a real Billy bonus, is there's laundry facilities, washing machine and dryer. They're household washing machine and dryers, but they're free. So for people like us who are constantly on the road, coming somewhere like this for a couple of days, we're paying extra. But if we're getting free laundry whilst we're here, it kind of starts to even things out. Washing's on the line, and we are heading off into the local village, which is probably half a mile maximum from here, to the pub for our lunch. So our walk to the pub takes us down the lane out of the side and then across this cornfield. He's been a bit slow, isn't he? A bit ploddy. We'll just take our time. No rush. Right, through there.
Archie, through here.
Right.
Archie, no, through here. That's it.
You got him? A plea to local authorities. Can we have dog-friendly styles, please? Now, we've just come across this row of, well, multiple bikes. Don't really understand what that is, because it doesn't look like any kind of bike shop. Loads and loads of bikes. And apparently honey for sale as well. So cheers. This is the Nag's Head in Yorkley. It was a bit further to walk than we thought, but I think that's because we missed a footpath en route. It's a very, very locals pub, which is nice. What would you say? It's cash only. So if you're going to come here, make sure you've got a pocket full of cash. Very old-fashioned. Very quaint. Not tried the food yet, but we're going to pick something from the menu and tell you what that's like. And if I remember, I might even film the food. Knowing me, I'll probably forget. And of course I did forget to film lunch, but it was very nice, and although very much a locals pub, we got a very warm welcome. And our stroll home took us past some of the free roaming sheep. Oh, and there's another one. Just popped out. Oh, that one's got his leg stuck. No, it's just got it stuck in. It's pulled it out now, look. There's Big Mama, keeping her eye on everyone. If you're still with us, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed it, think about giving us that thumbs up. And remember, if you subscribe and ding that little bell, YouTube will let you know every time we post a new video. Otherwise, we will see you next time.